up on that gang shit, they know it's Mo and gang lit. Bring me back his head, don't give a fuck about all that chain shit. Spent the block so much, got niggas moving on some gang shit. Feeling like LeBron the way we run down and we burn. Pull up on that gang shit, they know it's Mo and gang lit. Bring me back his head, don't give a fuck about all that chain shit. Spent the block so much, got niggas moving on some gang shit. Feeling like LeBron the way we run down and we bang shit. Young niggas love to shoot. If I shoot first, they follow suit. Eyes right there, don't do too much, just break it down and bust to you. Niggas hate when bitches on my dick, they get uncomfortable. Been made bitches fucked and jump me off, boy, this nothing new. Told the boy don't play with us, we'll boost the murder ratings up. Mortal Kombat.
You. Welcome to another episode of I Don't Care What You Think Pod. Got my boy with me, my boy Larry. I like to call him Larry. He one of the greatest mechanics this side of the Serengeti. They told me back in the day there was once a time where Dante fixed the car with just his feet. There's a time niggas needed an alternator. He bit that shit off because he ain't had a tool. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about my favorite mechanic. He coming through. He on the phone. I don't know if he outside. I don't know what's going on. But my boy Dirk, he wasn't able to do the face to face, but he here with me in spirit. Say what's up, man. Oh, let me give you a clap. My bad. Here we go. Yeah, you a flex bomb.
Right.
Apologies. But what's up?
What's going on?
I'm glad you can make it. Man. It's been a long time coming, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Me.
Tell me about it.
Me and my mechanic been boys since before he knew he was going to be a mechanic. So that's a very, very, very long time.
That was nowhere in the thought.
You feel me? That's how long me and my guys been vibing out. Like he's been a good friend of mine. You know, we traveled the world in the 7 seas, looking for places to go. Nah,
only 5 seas.
All jokes aside, he a good dude, man. But what been up with you, man? How you been with you?
Everything been alright. Can't really complain.
Alright.
Things it ain't going my way, but it's going my way. Little obstacles, but we getting over those.
Alright, so for the people, you was a certified technician, right? Like you was a certified mechanic, like you top tier, like
yes, ASC certified. You don't forget the ASC. You know, some people not really certified for real.
Okay.
Just say it.
All right. So what made you take that route? Because you know we knew each other since kids, and what made you take I want to work on cars. Like what brought you to that? Because I'm not a car guy. Growing up, you wasn't a car guy. So what kind of turned you into, I'm gonna take this shit I know, and I'm gonna truly apply it to something greater. Like I don't have an interest in this, but it can benefit my life. Like what made you do that transition?
The crazy thing is, it came from my Chevy Impala, blue Chevy Impala.
Okay.
That was my favorite car because there was nothing wrong with that car, and I paid $3,500 for that car, like cash out of cash. Like, I worked hard for that money, so I was happy about that car. One day I'm driving home and I lose brakes, like I lose the whole right side of my brakes.
All right.
So I hear as I'm taking off from the light, I hear something like drop and just start making mad noise and grinding noises. So I'm thinking something broke, snapped. I get home, I park the car. I don't even jack it up, none of that. I don't know what I'm looking at all.
Uh-huh.
It sits there for a couple months, and then I'm just I need a couple hours. I'm about to sell it.
And it was just the brakes.
It was just the brakes. Cause it's crazy because I sold it to my boy. My boy. I grew up with elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
So he was looking for a car. I'm like, yo, I got one, $1,500, bro. I ain't really trying to I don't know what's wrong with the right side of the car. So he
Okay.
buys the car, but he buys the brakes. Like, yo, we about to figure out how to fix it. I gotta drive it home. Yo, we take it off. We look it up on YouTube, everything, and we take it off, everything. Yo, it was just a brake pad. And like I had to buy new calipers.
And you sold that man the car.
Yo, yeah, because I also went to shops and stuff, and I was asking him like, yo, I don't know what's wrong with it. What could it be? How much you call like for brakes? I had all types of prices, 200, 250. This I'm here for one shot, like this one. I couldn't do it. I just sat it down, sold it to him, got the bread, we fixed it. Just the caliper and the brakes. I'm like, that's all it was, yo.
So how much you sold the? How much you sold the car for?
The car was 15. I sold the car for 1,500.
And how much did it cost y'all to do the brakes? Like, how much was the brake pad?
Yo, it cut no funny. It was like 150 for the caliper and the brakes. So you see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was just like, yo, if I would have known that, I would have never sold my car. I probably would have still had that car to this day.
Damn, bro. That's...
So after that, it was just like, you know what? And then you seeing everybody having car problems, taking it to the shop, how much the shop charging people for, and like I could do this myself. I went to school for it. Like, that's it, I'm done. Because I wanted to do graphic design. I wanted to create games. I wanted to go to DeVry. I didn't want to do nothing with cars.
He said, I wanted to go to
I wanted to go to like I'm so serious. Like, only reason why I didn't go was because Nana was putting her name on it for the financial aid stuff, and she was like, "That's too much. I can't do that. You're gonna have to figure something else or find somewhere else to go other than here." I was like, "Man, whatever. I ain't going to there because this is where I want to go."
Wait, so you said Nana was putting her what is it? It's Devoir, right?
Yeah.
All right. What? So Devoir costs too much? That's what you're saying? Like,
yo, DeVry at the time, DeVry was like they wanted like 70,000, bro. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, but look, man, you should have, man, tell Nana, man, she had to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Yo, it's crazy because I honestly did this. Like, I did that by myself. Like that my name was on financial aid. Like, I put myself in school for the mechanic shit. So like, I that may be the reason why I go so hard for it because it's just like I'm not wasting 40,000. I'm not doing that.
You know what? And I 100% respect that because you could have took a whole nother route, and you was just on it like I gotta do this. Know what I mean? Like I gotta get it done. Like this ain't just for me. This better me on all levels. Like I get it. You put yourself in a situation where you took a loss that you didn't need to take. And because you needed money, you lost out on a perfectly fine car. Excuse me. But because you needed money, you lost out on a perfectly fine car. Because you didn't know how to do a brake pad. And I respect that. But like, yo, you wasn't working or nothing, like.
No, I was in the streets, like deeply. Like I was outside hustling. Like that's what I was doing.
At least you figured out that's when that was a waste of fucking time.
Yeah, once I had this is no exaggeration. You know how they say you get pulled over one time in like a certain city, and then if you like 20 minutes later you get pulled over again, like you can just show them a ticket and they'll just like let you go.
Yeah.
No. Nope. Man, I got locked up either 3 or 4 times in
right.
2.5 days. Off of just driving. I'm just like, yeah, nah, it's not, nope. This is where I cut it. It's the same for me.
Damn, bro. Like
Yeah.
one thing I must say, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead. Say what you was about to say first.
No, go ahead. I was just about to say, go ahead, finish. I was done.
Nah, my whole thing is though, like One thing I gotta say, what you just explained to people just now, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand that shit, bro. Like when I mean they don't understand it, Larry. Like, and for y'all don't know his last name, Larry. That's why I call him Larry. But what a lot of people don't understand is, yo, the streets is a cutthroat game. Because let's say you was a get money nigga. You know how much money you lost by that car not moving?
Yep.
Now you not a get money nigga. You know how much money you not making because the car not moving? like think about that. You can be the boss of all bosses. You ain't busting a move if the car not moving. You was just a front runner. And the car wasn't moving. Nigga, you ain't have enough to buy. Now, nigga, you walked into a mechanic shop, and the nigga told you and the nigga told you, yo, your brakes gonna cost about $250. And you said that's too much.
For one tire.
Crazy.
Are you crazy?
Look, Pete, and it probably was too much. But you being in the streets heavy, that shit couldn't even give you $250, son.
Exactly.
Like you got the money on you. Like I got like $60. That nigga like 80. You like, yo, only got 40. Like yo, the fact that you was able to wake up and move on from that nightmare, I applaud you. Like I applaud you. Like you one of the rare few that get into a jam and see that the streets can't help you out of it and just leave it alone. A lot of motherfuckers need to learn that. A lot of them, yo.
Because a lot of people won't tell you that neither. But a lot of people won't tell you when you get jammed up, you get put in them cuffs, and you go in that holding cell before you go to the monster. You ain't call, like, you call your homies, they not, like, they gonna try, like, oh, all right, bro, we gonna see what we can do. We gonna see, yo, you outside with me all day.
Facts.
I see you getting money. Like, I'm not counting your pockets, but I know you got it because of what you do.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, my mother coming to bail me out. My girl at the time coming to bail me out. My aunt coming to bail me out. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing for me.
But saying, yo,
This what y'all
home,
this
nigga.
yeah, and light a couple blunts or get a bottle or something. I don't want that.
Right?
Give me the money I just lost. Give me that. No, I can't do that though.
I agree with you, yo. I agree with you. That's some real shit. I mean, and just like, yo, I commend the fact that like you were loyal to a fault, but you wasn't loyal to a fault. Like before you could dive deep into that shit, and for those that don't know, you are a dad, so we talking life before your son. We talking life before, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that you were able to adapt, adjust, and get out of there to save your life and your son's life over some shit that you was into because you was a young teenage dude doing it with your friends. Because you're not going to tell me, yo, no nigga, unless it's your family, like father, uncle, brother, unless it's them, ain't no nigga. If you ain't born in it, it ain't in you.
You know, facts.
Like niggas try to talk that shit like, what, nigga, I'm like that. Da, da, da. Yo, if you wasn't born in it, you taught yourself how to be it. Or you copied other niggas and you grew the heart for it. Because if you born in it like gang members and shit like that, like yo, my whole family, like how California niggas is. My whole family pyro. When I was born, it was pyro. Like we was banging. Like it was on. Like yo, my mother and them trap. My mother taught me how to trap, and now I'm trapping. If that's not the story, you chose your own path. And I'm happy your ass realized, this ain't the yellow brick road. This life. You feel me? Because that's all that shit get you. That's all that shit get you. All that shit get you. Playing in these streets get you a lifetime of hurt. A lifetime of hurt.
Oh shit! Or life sentence. Like you said, lifetime of hurt.
You ever heard an OG tell you a story? And I know you know this, so I'm about to break it down to you like this. You ever heard an OG tell you a story? And this real shit with the story I'm about to give you. You ever had an OG tell you a story? He'd be like, yeah, yo, bruh, we was over here on such and such getting it. Flipping pies. We was over there getting it. And then he talk about how all his niggas in jail are dead.
Yep.
Then he talk about how he survived death. And he not a here's the twist. Here's the twist. And this for all my people at home that don't understand the street life. He not a junkie, but he do drugs to cope with the pain of what happened when he was younger. Let's talk about it. Like he not a fiend. Like he not a crackhead. But the nigga gotta do dope because he keep thinking about all the friends he lost when they used to sell dope. Crazy, right?
No, that is crazy.
Crazy, right?
And a lot of people don't understand that unless you.
A
lot of people don't understand that unless you there. Like a lot of people don't understand that unless they are part of it. Like people be looking from the outside in, like, oh, I don't understand why he did that. I know you don't.
You'll never know.
I understand why, but is it right? No, but I understand why. You won't understand it though.
Facts. And it's just like, and then when I see people trying to perpetrate it, like, I know where I'm from. I know where I come from. I'm a number block nigga. I come from the number blocks of North New Jersey. I mean, that's where I come from. A lot of people feel like, yo, the number block's the worst areas. I'm not a gang member. Never been in a gang. Never been gang affiliated. Never been nothing. I was able to get out of the situation. I'm out the situation. But that don't change where I'm from. I'm from a number block. I ain't gonna tell you the number, but I'm from a number block. But my whole thing is, I'm proud to be from there because it helped me grow and become the person that I am today. But I'm also proud to say any decision I ever made in my life, I made, which is why. And this ain't even no disrespect to niggas. Some of my closest friends is gang members. But this is no disrespect to none of them. I couldn't do it because I watched what they had to do to become it. And I'd be damned if a nigga put his hands on me.
Like, it's crazy because if you look back at it like that.
See what I'm saying?
That's exactly how you look. Yeah, that's exactly how you look back at it, like, man. It's one thing I always never got when people tell you the streets gonna always be there. Like, nah, because people, they're gonna be outside. Some people gonna leave or whatever the case may be. I'm just like, nah, I don't think it's gonna be the same if you was to go away and come back. Like, yeah, it won't be the same. Right? Basically, it's like, yo, no matter what you do, it's gonna be the same people that you knew that's still gonna be in that same spot. And I'd seen that from when I moved from out there and got my own place and everything. And as I started going back, yo, them energies, like when you cross that border, that state line, the energy feels different. Or like I immediately become drained once I hit north. I get to the hood, like, y'all still outside, y'all don't got nothing else to do.
Nope.
It's like, yo, you know what? I can't say stuff like that because that's not that. I didn't have to do that. That was a choice.
Nah, and I look at it like this too. And this don't make me know nothing. And the quicker niggas understand this, the quicker they understand that the streets don't love you. I don't give a fuck what number my street cred is. I don't give a fuck if my shit is 0. I can fight. And I ain't no bitch. I don't care what nobody else have to say about anything else. That's just the end of that. You ain't even like that. You ain't even that tough. That don't change the fact that I can fight. And I ain't no bitch. Ah, nigga, you wasn't out here putting in no I could fight. You ain't the I could fight. And that's all that matters. A nigga go walk on the block I grew up on right now. Man wasn't really out here putting it in. I bet you them niggas ain't gonna tell you I couldn't fight.
Why do these niggas can't even take a punch? Why do you never been in a fight for it?
And then
That's why a lot of people get up, go run, go get guns and stuff like that. 'Cause if you know how to fight, you're not about to let nobody punch you in your face. You get up, take off, I'm come back, get a gun. You better finish losing that fight.
better just take the L and move on, champ. Just take the L and move on. Think about it. You can lose 25 years for 30 seconds. You can lose 25 years. Like I need people to hear me when I say this. And Larry, you know what I'm talking about. You can lose 25 years on 30 seconds of respecting your name. Now, I get it. You know what I mean? A nigga spit on you and you just got to black the fuck out. I understand it. But, yo, you would, if I just go to you, yo, Larry, you a bitch ass nigga. Nigga, what's up? And you strap down. You can whip out, bow. That's the end of me. And then you get caught. You do 25 years for 30 seconds. And then when a nigga asks you why you killed me, it's because I called you a bitch and I told you you weren't going to do nothing. You a hoe. See how crazy that is?
Call me what you call me what you want. You put your hands on me. That's something different.
Call me what you want, bro. I don't care. Call me what you want, bro. Like that's the part they don't understand. Like, yo, call me what you want. Like, that's not gonna make me lose sleep or any of that.
No.
Like that don't
Because once I leave, I'm gonna forget.
That don't make me like and I hate that. I hate that people don't see it that way, son. Like yo, there was a time like yo, you've been my friend for double-digit years. There was a time I wasn't speaking to you because I'm like, yo, you letting that shit poison you. I don't judge nobody. I'm not a judgmental nigga. You do what you do. You move how you move. You do drugs. You do drugs. You drink. You drink. You gang bang. You gang bang. You sell drugs. You sell drugs. I know how I need to move. I mean, I used to come outside and tell niggas, you strapped? All right, bro. I'll fuck with you later. Holler at me when you put the strap up. You trapping right now? All right, bro. I'm going to head down the block with the other homies that ain't doing none of that shit. Holler at me when y'all niggas is done. You feel me? So I cut a lot of niggas off because a lot of niggas couldn't cut off their bad habits. Like, yo, your bad habit is a bad habit. Drugs change niggas, bruh. And I ain't talking that bullshit. I ain't talking that weed shit. You smoke weed, you smoke weed. Nigga, drugs change niggas, bruh. You would kill a nigga being off a pill, bruh. Like, all for the love of gang banging, bruh. That shit is crazy, son. That shit is really crazy. All for the love of that shit, bruh. And I mean, and I truly appreciate that you got that shit done, bro. That's I mean, you're moving on to another part of your life. Now, granted, some decisions you made in life, it's on your life record for the rest of your life. But at the same time, don't let that shit become you. That's what every nigga need to understand. Y'all niggas got a chance to change, bro.
World.
Always remember, nigga,
Everybody.
Snoop Dogg's a Crip. Remember that. Remember that Snoop Dogg is a Crip. And let me give you an example of why I keep saying remember that Snoop Dogg's a Crip. Remember that Snoop Dogg's a Crip because of how he move in life and make you forget. You ain't gonna never forget that YG of blood, though. See what I mean?
Snoop Dogg cooking with Martha Stewart on TV.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm
why.
saying? And the other nigga whole album was popping. That's the other nigga album was popping blood, was popping slime.
Snoop out here making all types of different music with all types of different people.
Yo, I just want niggas to be. Yo, y'all always gotta remember. Yo, the street life. What's the street life if you can't live life? Like, let's talk facts.
Mhm.
Like, what's what is it? Like, what is it? Like, I'm cooling. I mean, a little 9 to 5. I pod on the side. I play video games on the side. But yo, that nigga that's a gang, and this real shit. This the shit that they don't even see. Niggas will come around and get more love than them from their own set, and them niggas not even gang members.
For real.
Like you the little homie, that's your big bro. You like, yo, big bro, what we gonna do next? Then the nigga that come around that's not a street nigga at all. He just know niggas. And they like, oh shit, bro, what's good, nigga? Da-da-da-da. Now you looking at bro and you jealous and you mad because niggas in your area like him more and he ain't doing nothing but being himself. And you done joined the gang to fit in and you look stupid as fuck.
And I'm gonna say this for all those wannabe trappers or gangbangers or whatever it is y'all out here doing. For ones who actually started doing it or fell in love with it because of the image you seen or the money somebody was making or whatever, just stop now.
Get that shit up.
That does not mean that does not mean that's your life. Just stop. Because you're not doing it for a real reason, and that's the reason, just stop. That's the bad way to go. And now you pocket watching. You trying to mirror somebody else's life, and that's not your life.
That's your life.
You don't know what that man go through just to make that money. And that man could be selling ass.
He said that nigga selling dick.
No, for real. Like, and you, oh, y'all want money like him. You willing to make it like him? Because you don't know what he doing.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%. I just want niggas. I just wish a lot of more niggas thought like you thought. Like, yo, Goods battle Geechee Gotti. Right? That's an old battle. Probably like 2 years ago. Or last year. I don't even remember when. I don't even remember where the fuck I was living at when they battled. I think it was 2 years ago. Goods told Geechee Gotti that he like he said some shit like, you a crip, you let the tech blam. But I ain't never see a nigga buy a house off street cred.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that bar was so hard to me, and it wasn't even like no fairy tale punchline. It was just like, yo, you did all this banging. I ain't never see you use that banging out there in the real world. Like, I ain't never see you go try to get you a job and be like, I'm P Stone Pyro, nigga, what's up? I need a job. You ain't put that on your application, nigga. When they ask you what are your special traits, you know how they ask you what's the extra shit you can do? You ain't put on that shit extensive gang banging.
You go fill out an application, you put Uncle Rowdy up there.
Yeah, you ain't put extensive hand to hand transaction. You didn't put up there a legend at flipping packs. You ain't put up there once put a nigga to sleep in a 5-man Burkle. The first survivor of a hardcore. You ain't never do that. You did not put that ain't not on your application. Gang banging. I just want y'all niggas to be yourselves. That's it. And the words of KZ, and the words of my cousin KZ the Bull. Fuck making these little niggas happy. Give these little niggas some knowledge.
It's facts though.
Fuck making these little niggas happy. Give these little niggas some knowledge. It'll go a long way, man. Give these niggas some knowledge, man. That's all niggas want is some knowledge, just some guidance. Like, trust me, I understand a lot of people in this world don't want to be lectured to. Trust me, I get it. I understand it. I respect it. A lot of niggas don't want to be lectured to. I got you. But always
A
remember.
lot of people want to be born with money.
But that's my thing now. A lot of niggas don't want to be lectured. But what you got to remember, what a lot of niggas don't remember, is a lot of people might not want to be lectured. But if you lecture them enough, a lot of them niggas was listening.
Mm-hmm.
They play it off. Fuck that nigga talking about, man. This nigga Elroy always coming over here drunk. He always makes his ass over here drunk. But he ain't lying to you. He keep it at 100 with you.
You hear it.
Keep it at 100
You
with
hear
you.
it more than enough from too many people. That shit sink in after a while.
It definitely does.
I know that from experience.
People don't seem to see it that way, and I hope people can understand one day that just like, and I'm glad I got you on here because you are someone who changed your life, and you changed your life for the better because if you didn't change your life, you wouldn't have been the first funeral I went to, and you wouldn't have been the last. So I'm just happy that you're not one of them. And when it's your time to go, inshallah, you go under your own circumstances or natural causes. And now, I mean, as a friend, it felt better going, all right, man, these niggas ain't kill my nigga.
Yeah, that'd be the part. Like, I'd rather you go by natural causes or whatever your means, but for you to just get killed because something street that you probably ain't even a part of, but just because the people you around is a part of it, and that's what y'all also need to understand too. Just because you ain't a part of something. Just because a person don't act like they in something or they don't tell you that they don't mean that they doing something else. Like, it could be beef going on, real beef with somebody, and you with them. You think they care if you was with them or not? You think they care if you got anything to do with that? You with him. You gotta go too.
And you with him until you ain't with him no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want everybody to understand. There are now ways in this world to live a decent life. Like perfect example. A nigga sit outside in the cool for hours selling crack to make $120 that day. You could have made that shit at McDonald's. You could have made that shit at McDonald's. Yo, what them entry level drug dealers make off selling dope is less than what McDonald's employees get for a whole paycheck.
And, yo, no cap, niggas getting like $2.50 off each bag they sell. No cap.
Yo, like come on, like come on. But then you clowning the nigga, or nigga going to work. Oh, nigga, you going to work? Yeah, nigga, you going to work? It's raining. You got to stay outside. Let Big Bro come up the block and see you now outside. Guess what?
Yeah, you in trouble. And it's like you got another father that's in the streets with you.
Guess what? I mean, and like I said before, this ain't me. This ain't me throwing no shade at fathers. This ain't me throwing no shade at a nigga that gotta hit the block to get it. This ain't throwing no shade at people who grew up in that lifestyle. Like, this all they know. This ain't no shade at none of them. All I'm saying is, weigh your options out before you choose the wildest one. Like there are gang members in professional sports. There's gang members that are musicians. And I don't mean the musicians that run around with the choppers, not them niggas. But it's gang members in street niggas in acting. It's street niggas in dance. Street niggas in Broadway. Street niggas on the news. You feel me? Street niggas, they everywhere. But that don't make them no less streeter than you. because they chose a career over a lifetime felony. Y'all still on the same playing field. It's just either you wake up or you sleep forever. And sleep is the cousin of death. So if you sleep forever, eventually you're going to die. And I ain't got nothing against niggas who retaliate. Like, I got to protect my family. Nigga try me, I got to take him out. Now I'm talking about you senseless niggas. You shot that nigga and killed him because he told you suck his dick. You know you wasn't gonna do it. Why you kill him? Y'all could have threw hands for that.
Yeah, them the ones who run around without facts. They just run around with he said, she said.
Shit is just crazy. Like and here we are. They telling us to this youth lost. I ain't gonna lie to you. This generation, yeah, they be wilding with the violence, but I'm happy that YouTube is outlet, streaming is outlet, because it's giving these kids hope. Like, yo, I need some money. I ain't gotta go sell drugs. I could just make YouTube videos, TikToks, Instagram reels. Like it's showing them like, yo, there's other outlets that then what make it even doper is there are dudes from the hood and kids from the hood that are going viral, like that are popular and they from the hood. Like, yo, you know I live right next door to Shake That 229. Like, Shake That 229, one of the littest niggas on the gram. Like shit like that. They appreciate that.
That's why I support everybody. I'll share whatever. If I know you, I'll share it. If I don't know you, I'll still share it if it's, if I like it or not. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, I'm sharing, I'm supporting it, because at the end of the day, you could be doing something way worse.
Way worse, bro.
And even if you are still doing it, me sharing this one video can probably make you take off somewhere. You never know. So it's like, for what? That's it don't cost nothing, man. Share, like, a comment. That don't cost you nothing. Yo, listen to this real quick. That don't cost you nothing.
It don't cost you shit, man. It don't cost you. It don't cost you nothing. And
niggas will get up and go and pay for Balmains and Balenciagas, dumb, ugly, fat ass sneakers. I'm sorry, but I'm tired of seeing people with
you know you be dripping. 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 You be looking at those like, man, if I can get me a pair. You be like, man, if I can get
fat ass boots Kanye. Nah, them fat ass boots Kanye came out with.
Talking about the Ducky Wuckies.
Yo, I'm like, yo, come on. Why you come like, come
you
on.
talking about the Ducky Wuckies.
I don't know. I just hate people. Like, it's to the point people will just put out anything and y'all gonna like it.
Well, yeah, that's usually how this goes. You know,
don't get me wrong. I love Kanye and his music, but like, everybody seem to love his fashion sense. But certain judges like, well, it gotta be crack. It gotta be. Like,
yeah, I do gotta say one thing, right? I do gotta say one thing. It's crazy. Yeah, we do all this shit for the women. We do all this shit for the women. From the shape up, to the clothes, to the hat, to the sneakers, to the lifestyle. Some men even do it for the woman when it comes to the lifestyle they choose. Like, yo, and every woman go through the phase of they want them a little bad boy. That birthed a bunch of niggas that shouldn't have been gang members. That shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Now you got these disproportionate body ass women out here telling you how Lil Ray Ray ain't shit. But Lil Ray Ray was the shit when he was selling dope 10 years ago. Like people
If we,
people get tired
people
into that 'cause
forget.
it's stupid, yo. Ain't no
People forget.
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, people forget. That's it. Like, people just they forget.
Like women, I love y'all. But a lot of men do a lot of shit to make y'all happy. Like, yo, I'm trying to bag this chick. She only fuck with Crip niggas. That don't mean go be a Crip, bro. That mean just move on and get somebody who wants you for you. Y'all made a lot of men out here be something that they wasn't because they really liked you. Should have just told that nigga, yo, you ain't for me.
People forget who they are, man.
People forget who they are for some sex, bro.
Yep. And that's the crazy part. You forgot who you was. It's not like you don't show this. You might as well say you don't show this soul to the devil. Because if you'll lose yourself over that, you'll sell yourself to the devil.
Yeah, like what? That nigga put his gun on my dresser. What the fuck?
Why are you okay with that?
That shit turned you on? I put this Xbox controller on your dresser. For talking about, man, you gonna wake up nigga playing 2K in his drawers. I just wish more people thought with their brain.
Not with they vein.
Straight up. Like, think about the need. Don't think about the want. So when I say think with your brain and Larry say not with your vein, yo, you want that shit like a junkie. You don't need that shit. You want that shit. Your veins is pulsing for that shit. Get that shit up, bro. Like real talk. Like give that up. Like what you need is forever going to be more important than what you want. Nigga, you need to pay your light bill. Nigga, you want them Jordans. You want a PS5. Nigga, you need to get that car fixed. You want to go to Miami. You want to go to Miami. You need to pay that kid tuition. You want to get drunk. You need to go feed that baby. Oh, what's going on?
You fall in love with an image, man.
You fall in love with an image. That's my favorite. I just made this up. You fall in love with an image. You fall in love with an image. And in a couple of years, the camera changed. How much value does that image hold? One or two things can happen to that photo. It can age and become a classic, or it can age and become damaged. You know, when you look through that photo book, you see all them old pictures of your grandmother and them. It's moments in those photos. You ever paid attention when you look through those photo books and you see all these photos? You see niggas in these photos, Doc, that you never heard anyone in the family speak on.
Mm-hmm.
Then you be like, yo, who that? Oh, that was your mother little boyfriend at the time. Oh, that was this person. That was that person. And then you pull up that person. You pull out that picture of that person that's deceased. And then they be like, yo. And then you just break down and be like, damn. You start thinking about all the memories and all the good times. And you be like, yo, no matter how much this camera changed, this is before HD 4K. I'm never going to forget this moment. That's the only two things that happen with photos. Either they make memories that's never going to be forget, or they make memories that's going to always remind you of your mistakes.
Yeah.
So fall in love with the image all you want. Baby, apple bottom jeans ain't lit no more, but there was a time they was. There was a time, I mean, boots with the fur. The boots with the fur. But all I'm saying is, you can take a picture, but remember, every motherfucker in that frame either gonna live with you and grow to be a classic, memories you'll never forget, or it'll be a picture of mistakes you fucking regret. So fall in love
Damn,
with
if we never would have did this, we wouldn't have did
you
that.
feel me? So you can fall in love with the image. Just remember who's in it. Because that is a moment in time you can't get back. That photo's taken. That life is set. That you can change it, look back on it, and be like, damn, we had fun. I was a dumb motherfucker, man. I wasted a lot of time doing this dumb shit. Or you can look back and be like, man, that was good times. That prepared me for who I am today. So pay attention to your photo. One of my favorite photos I have personally. One of my cousins is not here anymore. Rest in peace to my cousin Zim. But it's a picture of me, my brother, Zim, and all his brothers.
That's my
KZ,
boy.
it's a picture of all of them. I look back at that photo, and I go, damn, yo. We was out here living life. Like, we was just kids, just, them my brothers. Then I have another photo of a very good friend who did some bullshit. And I look at that photo, and I try to figure out why we was even friends. I no longer see the photo as a memory of a good time. I see the photo as a memory of, this motherfucker crazy. That's all I'm saying. But I'm glad you came through here to rock out with me, Larry. I really appreciate that, man.
No problem, my boy.
I don't know what you over there doing. Nigga probably smoking cigarettes. You know, Dante a little wild one. You know, man, I'm going to say that for another time.
Hey,
I'm going to say that for another time. That nigga Larry be wilding with the bogeys. You know, I'm just going to put that out there. You know, my son different. Get that nigga Newport short. Woo! My son different. But I'm going to clap it up for you one more time, Larry. I don't know if you can hear that.
Thank you. I mean, I can't hear it, but I feel like that was at the perfect time.
Yeah, it was perfect too. I mean, but I want to thank y'all for coming through here, rocking out with Larry and me on the I Don't Care What You Think podcast. Hold up. Tell them where they can find you at, Larry.
No thing.
Huh?
You said what time it is?
No, tell them where they can find you at. Your socials, baby. Your socials. You was a mechanic.
Oh. My Instagram is Mechanic Dirk. My last page I had. My Facebook is Dirk Mechanics. It's DurkMechanicS.
Tell them the areas you work on cars.
Instagram. Right now, you know, my main clientele right now is in Jersey.
Okay.
Like mainly in Newark and the surrounding areas in East Orange, everything, all that right there. Brother and sister cities. But I'm all over Jersey. And right now I'm in PA, so I'm trying to expand that as well. So right now that's a little slow. So I'll be back and forth to Jersey every other weekend. Sometimes I try to do it every weekend, but I get my son and every other weekend, so that's why.
I got you. Well, I'm gonna put the link to all his socials in the description. Like, share, and subscribe, and we're gonna see you next time. And maybe next time, Dirk could be right next to me. You never know. You never know.
The better the cheddar, the better the watch. You fit the description. Watch your head in the drive. Ahead of my time. I'm never gonna stop. I'm what they've been missing.